What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Throttur Reykjavik save. It's a big one, really. We have got our first Europa League games of the season, as well as a game against KR and a youth intake, all in today's episode. It's going to be a jam-packed, eventful one. We have got Sheshka Sofia and Asa Saint Etienne to go in today's episode of the Europa League. Really excited. League-wise, it means nothing. We've already been confirmed champions. You can see we've already been confirmed champions. We've already got a loss, so we're not even really going for the, invincible record. So, something like this KR game, I will very much like to rotate as many people as possible and get some of those fringe guys, maybe some youth guys, a chance, get them a nice run out there and see how things go. But first, we have got Sheshka Sofia up first, the more important game. An absolute huge one. Hopefully we go ahead, pick up a win here in this one. Again, right before we get our youth intake, so a lot happening early in this episode here. At least supposed to be. But again, hopefully we get a win, get started in this Europa League campaign on a hot note. I think we have a really good chance, honestly, to do very well. Nurk has picked up just a small injury. I think it was just like a twisted ankle. But we've got plenty of depth in there. Quality with Danielson. So he will come in. Agazzi, Berardi, Amwego, Mambo, Ragnarsson, Danielson, Juve Arnson, NDI, Jess, Ernestis, all coming in. Who will make the bench? I'll throw Hytharson in just because Odgerson's hurt. Nurk is hurt. Oxenen is hurt. Williamson will also make his way up. And Finn Bogason. Yeah, fine with that. Hytharson's going to be leaving here in a short time, really, at the end of the season. Some other guys as well are going to be leaving. But 17 goals from Jess. Arnestis is up to 12 goals. Juve Arneson's 8 and 12. Kjeltenson's up to 23 goals. So a lot of goals to go around this squad so far this season, which is brilliant. Love to see it. A lot of guys getting those high number of goals. But we can do some more. And it starts with the Sheshka Sofia game here. Just past the quarter hour mark, we've got to throw in deep in Sheshka's end. Mambo. Danielson. That pass back to Mambo is a bit loose, and Godoy picks it up. Looking over to that right-hand side, or their left-hand side, but Agazzi wins it. Jeffs getting to the box. It's Jeffs whose efforts flashed wide. Good effort there from Jeffs. Still at 0-0. It was a good chance. They will play in this goal kick, looking to play out the back. Ivanov to Delova. The center back will bring it forward, looking for Fountain. Agazzi stepped in to do well once again and win it, but the pass is misplaced, looking for NDI. It's made its way all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Delova up to Martino. Martino, can he find something? Fights him. Ragnarsson doing well this time to intercept. NDI gives it away poorly again. This is worrying how much we're giving this ball away. It's a very sloppy play. Movement here, passage of play. No side can keep possession, string some passes together. It's Jeffs looking to get past Martino. He does so. Releases Ernestis, and Ernestis marching vicious has got us in front 1-0 inside 20 minutes. A huge goal at home here in Iceland, and we lead 1-0. The Lithuanian striker continues to do work. Jeffs feeding him once again. Little under hit on the pass, but a great finish into that far post past Lubakov, and we lead 1-0. And we are going to hit the halftime whistle at 1-0. We've allowed no flurries forward for Sheshka Sofia. No shots from them. We've only got that 5 shots, 2 on target. Only real highlight of that match was the effort from Ernestis that went its way into that far post. But we lead 1-0 at halftime. Need to hold on for another 45 minutes to get this win. Balls back to the goalkeeper, Lubakov. And over to Ivanov. He makes it its way up to that right winger. Ivanov again. Pastor. Skarsem looks to get past Mambo, and he does so. Ball's in behind to Godoy. Godoy's efforts deflected, and Leandro Godoy puts Sheska Sofia level. It will go to VAR. It was close if he stayed on sides or not. I couldn't tell at first glance. It's going to be disallowed. We escaped that one, but it's a good play forward from Sheska Sofia. Definitely panic stations. He was actually a lot more offsides than I thought. But we remain in front 1-0. Can we extend it to 2 here? Corner kick from Juve Arneson, headed away by Delova. Ragnarsson, Juve Arneson gets inside. Phyton has taken him down. I believe it's outside the box. Looked outside the box. I'd be shocked if they've given this a pen. Yeah, indeed it is going to be a free kick. But another good chance. Little threatening passage of play from our wingers. Pesci with it. 12 minutes left to play. We need to find that second goal to get us a little bit more comfortable. Berardi up to Agazzi. Ragnarsson over to Danielson. Looking for Holmsteinson, but the pass does not connect. Ball's over the top. Looking for Pitas. And Jonas Pitas has got the goal to bring Sheska level. It will be awarded. It will stand. And we fall. We drop that lead. We're back equalized. And that's going to do it for full time in this one. 1-1 draw. Nothing really from us in that second half. It was a game of very little highlights, if we're being honest. Our one good chance came from Ernestus, and he put it away. And Pitas put Sheska level in that second half later on. We failed to create too much in that second half. And that draw really does sum it up. It was a very close game. So a draw. It is against Sheska Sofia as we head into back into the league where we can rotate plenty. But before that, let's have a look at our youth intake. Here it is. One elite prospect, apparently, Berker Ulfarsson. He's got some nice potential. It looks like a striker to a cam. Probably more of that. I don't know. Could be a striker. Could be a cam. 20 determination. He's driven. Love to see that. Some all right stats in there. Let's see. Physical strength, second division level, which you expect him. He's a 16-year-old. Competitive streak and technical, good pace. I think he's actually going to be quite interesting. Perfectly happy with getting him in there. And then we have Marcus Arielson. He looks actually quite decent goalkeeper. A lot of poor, deficiencies, but also some decent stats in there. Good potential again. So we'll see. Gylfi Gudjohnsen, CDM, which we don't have a lot of CDMs at this club. Youth-wise, he looks okay. Again, he's got that wide range of potential. Mikhail Brecki Ilgassen, 6'6" center back with 19 jumping reach. What a freaking strong set. He's left-footed as well. Not the fastest. He's obviously a center back. But absolute unit. If he can develop into a decent player, I'll be very happy. Other than that, you don't look to be having too much potential. Let's see. Ulafur Mar Bergeson, right wing back. Decent physical stats, but that's about it. And that, everyone else kind of iffy. Berker Ulfarsson, though, is going to be our best player. We'll see how it goes. But not an awful youth intake. I mean, it's not good. Definitely not great, but could definitely have been worse. We at least got somebody that's supposedly elite prospect, but we'll see. But let's get into this KR game in a heavily rotated squad and just see if we can go ahead and continue our winning ways. All right, here we go for this KR game. All 11 players have been changed out, barring Pesci and Berardi. Berardi's just going to come in as well. He's still fully fit, so get Yamwego out for rest. Other than that, everyone else, Aronson at left back, Thorholsen, Traore, Ingvarsson, Gigi Ingvarsson. Danielson's actually still in there. I want him out. From Bogason can come in for him. Vasiliev, Holmsteinson, Heidarson as John Heidarson, and then Kjartansson up top. Completely different 11. Hopefully we go ahead and continue on with, despite a heavily changed side. Go ahead, pick up another win against KR and continue on plugging away this season. Vasiliev moves it up to Holmsteinson. Vasiliev, Holmsteinson again, back to Finnbogason. Vasiliev, clip to the back post for Kjartansson's off the crossbar and over. We're looking for a quick start there. Traore. Up to Holmsteinson and John Heidarson. Finnbogason, Gigi Ingvarsson. Finnbogason again, moves it up to Holmsteinson. It's a good play. Vasiliev's got some space in front of him. He's made his way in, and it's Kjartansson. It's John Greta Kjartansson to put us in front 1-0 just a few minutes into this match. A big goal to get us going. Corner kick with Hamza Traore. Whipped into the near post. It's Traore again. Heidarson. It's found its way to Vasiliev. And Vasiliev has gone ahead and put us up to a big time goal there from the Estonian winger. Has not had a lot of action this season, but he has indeed got himself another goal. It's come from Heidarson with a few deflections, but it's made its way to the Estonian. He's put it away into the corner. It's 2-0 inside 10 minutes. We're well on our way at home. Altang drops it back to Kjartansson. Altang again. Sonev, Kjartansson, Gudnason. Gomis on that right-hand side plays it to Hilmason, who's dragged it wide. It's a good chance there for KR just past the half-hour mark to get a goal back, and they squander it. Traore to the back post, headed down and in from Nicola Berardi. The big San Marinese center back gets himself on the score sheet. His first goal for the club. He's finally got it, and it's a big-time goal. We're at halftime. It's 3-0. Heidarson just forced off with an injury right before the half, but a great half from that in that one. 3-0. Huge. KR need a goal now if they want to try and get anything from this match. Ball's over the top, headed from Berardi, picked back up by Sonev. And out wide here to this right-hand side with Kjartansson towards the byline. Drops it back to Sonev. And that's going to do it for that one. Zivkovic. A little over 20 minutes left to play. Time is ticking for KR if they want to even think of a comeback. A fourth goal, though, might seal it. Holmsteinson into the box with a great touch. Looking to play the cross, but it's deflected. Vasiliev keeps it in, and he's kept it in and put in a beautiful cross. I thought he was going to let it run for a corner kick, but he's decided just to keep it in, barely. Clips it to the back post, and Kjartansson leaps up and gets himself another goal. That should be his 25th goal in all competitions this season. An incredible season for the Icelandic striker. And he has really taken off this year, mostly due to that injury to Topic early in the season, allowing Kjartansson to get a lot of minutes. And he's really shown he can be a reliable goal scorer up front for Throttur Reykjavik. Holmsteinson this time makes it in. Kjartansson looking for the hat-trick, but it's done well from Valle to prevent it. 15 minutes to go. He's going to keep looking for that hat-trick as he keeps his spot up top. Just a few minutes left to play. So look to wind this game down as Jorsson has that loose pass from Juve Arneson. That ball is played up the field. Won by Gigi Ingvarsson. Jeffs. Great ball. Looking for Kjartansson, who's put it in. Has the flag gone up, though? It does indeed. Few minutes left in this one. Kjartansson denied his hat trick. Close, but just off sides. And that is full time right there. Nice, solid, comprehensive 4-0 win. 2 goals inside the first 10 minutes. Berardi right before halftime. Then Kjartansson his second goal in that second half. Vasiliev a goal and 2 assists. And Hytharsson getting himself an assist as well. A huge time result. Very much welcomed here as a heavily rotated side between Europa League games, as Hytharsson with the hamstring strain for a few weeks will miss out. But another good result. Heavy rotation as we push towards our trip to France and Saint Etienne. All right, here we go. I say Saint Etienne, a big time tie here in the Europa League. We're going to go with that same 11 that took on Česká Sofia. Pesci, Agati, Dorholsen actually is going to come in for Yamwego. Berardi, Mambo, Ragnarsson, Danielson, Juve Arnesson, NDI, Jeffs, and Ernestus up top. Oksanen is fit enough for the bench, so he comes onto the bench. Haraldsson here makes his way onto the bench as well. So, couple new, I should say, returning players, but still that same strong 11 that can compete and win some big time games. So hopefully we go ahead and continue to do so and get another big win. Probably going to be considered an upset, taking on the French side. Agazzi. Clipped back post header from Juve Arnesson and up and over. Mambo back to Berardi. Dorholsen. Ragnarsson. Agazzi. Gets past Lirola. Agazzi whipped hard, heavy. Juve Arnesson's header's just wide of the post. Davidashvili brings it up to Wimla. NDI ball. What a ball. Ernestus has got some space and he slowed it up. Can he still put it away? He cannot. He wasted opportunity there. Ernestus had space in front of him. He could have taken the first touch in front of him. He failed to do so. It cost a golden chance. Juve Arnesson up to Jeffs. Jeffs one-on-one with Lirola again. But Buimla helping Jeffs. Has Agazzi on the drop. He doesn't use him. He plays NDI. Now Agazzi. Now Danielson. His effort's blocked. Mambo. Juve Arnesson. NDI. Juve Arnesson. NDI! Good save there from Auger. Juve Arnesson with the corner kick as we continue to mount this pressure. Near post headed away. NDI. Back to Juve Arnesson. And he elects to go all the way back to Danielson. As we look to restart the attack. Dorholsen moving from midfield to forward real quick. Gazzi's effort blocked. NDI! NDI has put us in front 1-0 finally. We've definitely deserved the goal. We've had a lot of pressure on Saint Etienne's goal here in this one early on. And we finally get the goal. It's Insha Ndiaye, who's been a little bit streaky this season since coming into the club. But he's got himself another big goal. He's had a few so far already. And another big goal on his resume for Ndiaye. And we lead 1-0 inside half an hour. And that's taken us to halftime at the 1-0 lead. Nothing since that goal, but you can see we've been the much better side. We have to keep the pressure up and keep going. We cannot sit back. Every side in the Europa League is good enough to hurt us. So if we sit back, we can get screwed here, especially on the road. But we have to start hot and heavy, get ourselves a second. Yegba with AC Saint Etienne. Can they find a goal? Stashin, he's in, and he is smashed in. Lucas Stashin. I immediately said we had to start hot and heavy, but it's at the end that are hot and heavy early here. And they draw level from a set piece, really hurting us there. Gomez, back to Seydu. Biancone, up over the top. Agazzi wins that header. Berardi, Danielson. Good line splitting pass to Ernestus, who gets it out to Jeffs. Jeffs crossfield ball to NDI. He's brought that in brilliantly. Played it across, bounced around, and it's somehow not gone in. And it's out for a corner kick. A great chance. Final 5 minutes here in this one. We need to find something. Can we do so? Saidu. Biancone. Saint Etienne are going to look for the winner here at home. They might just find it here on that left-hand side. Ball's in behind. Ilkana. George Ilkana has got that goal for us at Saint Etienne to potentially get them the win. After the start we had in this one, I thought we could have snuck away with a win. But it looks as though we're going to fall behind and fall and drop this 3 points unless we can find something in the final moments of this match. Mambo, Vasiliev has an effort from outside the 18. The final action of this match. It is over the goal. And the referee blows the full-time whistle, and we fall 2-1 at the home of Saint Etienne in France. Got in front 1-0. But we failed to hold on to that lead, failed to expand upon it. That is 2 games now in the Europa League where we had the lead, failed to get a second goal, and it has hurt us detrimentally. But we've got a few more games here before we got to finish out our league season. It's going to be a wild, quite an easy but wild ride for the rest of the league. As you can see, first if we look down here, Filkir about to get relegated potentially, 1 point between the 3 sides at the bottom. And then we're at the top, 14 points clear of Valor, who are 15 points clear of KR. And then it's KR, Vikinger, HK, and Brett Blick all fighting for those European spots at the end. So we will be back in the next episode where we will cover exactly how this league season has finished up and who gets what European spots and just how we finish up on the season as we head towards our final few league games of the season and then kick full force solely focused on the Europa League. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see everybody in the next episode.